In today's news, the father of the tragically murdered transgender teenager, Brianna Ghey, is demanding an apology from Prime Minister Rishi Sunak for his comments made in the Commons. Peter Sunak, Brianna's father, expressed his shock and disappointment to Sky News, describing the Prime Minister's remarks as degrading and absolutely dehumanizing. Sunak was particularly upset by Sunak's comments during the Prime Minister's questions, which were attended by Brianna's mother, Ghey. He stated that the Prime Minister's comments were inappropriate and dehumanizing, regardless of the context of parliamentary discussions. He called for an apology from Sunak. The Prime Minister has been under fire for making a political jibe about transgender people directed at Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer. Despite the backlash, Sunak has refused to apologise. During his weekly face-off with MPs and the opposition leader, Sunak accused Starmer of breaking promises on defining a woman. Starmer, who had previously stated that 99.9% of women haven't got a penis, met with Brianna's mother and condemned Sunak's remark. He was supported by a chorus of opposition backbenchers who echoed his sentiment of shame. Starmer criticised Sunak for his lack of responsibility and integrity, stating that the Prime Minister's role is to ensure every citizen feels safe and respected. Sunak also faced calls to apologise from Labour MP Liz Twist, but did not directly respond. His comments have even drawn criticism from his own party. Former Junior Minister Diana Davison expressed her disappointment over Sunak's joke at the expense of the trans community, while former Tory Business Minister Jackie Doyle-Price described Sunak's joke as careless and very ill-judged. Sunak's press secretary denied the remark was transphobic and repeatedly declined to apologise for his language, arguing it was part of a legitimate criticism of Labour. Brianna Ghey, aged 16, was brutally murdered by Scarlett Jenkinson and Eddie Ratcliffe in a Cheshire park last February. Both perpetrators, who were 15 at the time of the crime, were sentenced to a minimum of 22 and 20 years in prison respectively. The judge acknowledged the sadistic and transphobic hostility of the killers during the sentencing. Sunak concluded the Prime Minister's questions by addressing Brianna's mother, who has been campaigning to ban children from having access to social media apps on their phones. He acknowledged the tragedy and praised her for her compassion and empathy in the face of such a horrific event.